are back, or should I say I am back. Captivity TV here. I'm Fitz, and also I know you guys can tell I'm in a new location. This is actually my home. I did a video a while ago from my house. Tasha's on a little mini vacay, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come give a video. I asked Tasha permission because she is one half of Captivity TV. And she's like, yes, go ahead. So I'm gonna do it. So also what I want to do, I want to give a shout out to our new subscribers. Hey guys, see you guys. Thank you for subscribing. Also, you guys continue to comment, like, share, tell a friend. Shit, we're on Twitter. Our Twitter is the Captivity TV. We do appreciate you guys just subscribing. Shit, it's nice. So as you guys know, we talk about hot topics here. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So first up is Kendall Jenner's Pepsi commercial. Horrible. I mean, when I first saw it, I was like, let me check it out, because I literally was like, not gonna watch it, but I seen so many fucking tweets, so many fucking YouTubers, I have notifications on my fucking YouTube. Like, I follow so many different YouTubers, so it was like, great to just see them talk about it and, kind of get their opinion of it. And then, like I said, Twitter was going off. Instagram, the Shade Room, shout out to them, was going off about it. So I was like, let me check it out. Let me see what the hell she done did now. What part of the Kardashian clan has done now. So apparently this broad has a commercial where she is modeling and there's a protest going on. The protest is out. I think it says like no hate. People have different, a bunch of different signs. And one thing that I did notice, which was so weird to me, that it wasn't that many black people in the commercial. I don't know if it's because I am black, so I think I counted like 8 black people out of the whole crowd. It was like, what the fuck? Granted, the main people that were interacting with her, was black, but it still was like, okay, so we only, there's only 8 of us in this crowd. Like, that's crazy. So apparently she knows they're protesting. She wants to go ahead and she's inspired to rip off her wig and go up to the police officers and hand them a Pepsi. And supposedly that's supposed to like stop the whole issue. Or whatever they're protesting, I guess, the hate or whatever. I found it ridiculous. I found it like, the first thing that went through my head is like, okay, so that must mean Pepsi does not have any black people on their board. Because anybody that's my color would have been like, this is foolish. Are y'all trying to make everybody, the whole Black Lives Matter, come after y'all? Are y'all trying to make, like, people that are actually fighting in these streets, that have actually had interaction with police and have experienced police brutality in those protests, come against y'all? Like, it didn't make any sense. It literally looked like mockery of what, and I'm going to say my people, because we know Black Lives Matter has been the main focal of this whole police brutality situation, and, us having to fight for our black and brown, people. Like, we literally have to continue to go on and just to be seen as equal, or continue to go on and for the police to see us as equal, shall I say. And we fight against all lives matter people and blue lives matter people, not saying that all lives don't matter, but we're talking about black lives, like I've said before. So it literally, it made me literally sit there like, really? Like, what is this supposed to be like a joke? But no, it actually won their commercials. That was, planned. It was supposed to be running like a regular commercial. It definitely was an ad. So I literally found it crazy. I feel like, nobody in their right mind would have ever said this is okay. Nobody, how could you feel like it isn't making fun of things that we are going through, or even things that, us as a country are dealing with? It made a mockery of it. That's all I pretty much can say. So apparently, Whoopi Goldberg, and I love her. Like, Whoopi, like, you are amazing, but sometimes on The View, she has a tendency to just not make sense, or just not literally think. I don't think she thinks her words through, because you as a black woman, and I know you've seen so much in your career, and you have experienced so much, backlash, or people not thinking that you are the essence of beauty, so they maybe didn't cast you for roles, or like I always will say, The Color Purple should have won a fucking Oscar, but it did not. You know, I mean, you know, you've done great work and you didn't win an Oscar for it. I think she won an Oscar for Ghost. You know, which was good, which was a good movie too. But it's like, you know how it feels to be the underdog, and not necessarily, and it true be told, not because of that you're not a great actress, because Whoopi is the bomb. It's because of your appearance, and a lot of you and your appearance is this. Granted, you know she aesthetically may not be what people think is beautiful, although I think she has a unique look. Um, but it all goes back to this. So for you to sit back and act like you don't understand, I think she said cultural appropriation or something like that has nothing to do with that. That I'm so tired of that. Da, da, da. It really makes you sound stupid. Really makes you, I mean, in the commercial there were different cultures, featured. And yes, that's fine. That's cool. I understand that they were trying to like show everybody coming together for a cause, but not for a bitch that's bringing a Pepsi can to stop the peace. Like that's never going to happen. That's never going to be. That's not even such thing. So don't try to bring fairy tale to real life situations. And that's the biggest thing I had. So what I want to do, I definitely want to play the clip from the View of Whoopi, explaining how she felt and how her take on it. So here you guys go.
This cultural appropriation stuff starting to really make me crazy. It's starting to make me crazy, because if we're gonna go with cultural appropriation, wear natural hair. Okay? If we're gonna go, because if we're wearing white lady hair, isn't that appropriation as well? Listen, now, there are some things where you can say, hey, you need to be more sensitive. But this ain't one of them. This is a bad commercial that didn't work. It didn't work. I'm sorry. We'll be back. It didn't work.
Now, I'm going to wait. And I want you ladies that do follow us to go ahead and let me know. Or if I'm wrong, I don't believe any weave come from actually a person of European descent. I don't think any weave in the store, if you go to your local hair supply store, I don't think they'll say this is the Caucasian hair right here. I don't believe that. I think it's like usually like Indian women's hair. So for her to say that, it's like, you're completely wrong. You're like, because somebody wear their hair straight, they should have an opinion about what they feel like that is wrong, and that they feel like somebody is actually showing other cultures in a negative light, or copying other cultures in a negative light, and then feeling like they don't take from it. Like, you don't, what the fuck? Personally, I'm not gonna say maybe what everybody's saying about the cultural appropriation is because of it was different cultures, there or whatever. But I don't feel like that. I feel like more me. So for me, like I've spoken in other videos, that the Kardashians, and she's included. Sorry, she's a Jenner, but she's included in that fucking brand. I feel like they appropriate black people. I'm just gonna say it, very, very much. Like, and don't give us our just dues. Like they get their hair braided and curls. Oh, it's a new fashion. They get lip implants. Oh, I just wanted bigger lips. You can see my lips. My lips are very full, and this is just natural because this is this is in my blood. This is in my DNA. This came from my ancestors. You feel me? They want to get tans. Hey, they want to look darker. They want a bigger booty. Like, all that shit is a cultural appropriation. It all stems from somewhere. And the unfair part about it is that when it's shown on necessarily an African American woman or a black woman, it's not beautiful. But when it's shown a bitch like Kim Kardashian, it's beautiful. And that's the whole situation. But it's not her fault that that America finds her more beautiful than a black woman. But it is her fault that she doesn't say, hey, I was inspired by this. And that's the whole thing. So I don't know what people are getting appropriate or the cultural appropriation from. I don't know if it's because of the video. I mean, it's because of the commercial that, there's different cultures in that commercial. Or is it because they're just saying the whole clan, like I just said, because Kardashians never give or pay homage to where they got things from. They always try to act like they have they're doing the new. And if they want to say, hey, that's not our fault that the tabloids say that, but you guys still should speak out, because you guys do have a fucking show to where you just showed your sister going through what she went through in her robbery. So that come on, like, you have a platform, use it. And that's all I think that most people want them to do, and use it in a positive way. And then maybe it won't be so much backlash. You know, if Kendall was actually in the protest and she was marching with Black Lives Matter movement, maybe she wouldn't get so much slack for this commercial. But because, bitch, I don't think you ever retweeted a Black Lives Matter anything. Okay, so the fact that you try to sit here and do a commercial like you're going to stand for something, we have a problem with that. And I think that's the big picture. So apparently Pepsi has got rid of the commercial, but I'm just like, so, Pepsi don't wasted so much money on this shit, because I know it was some good bread to have that bitch there. So come on, like, you guys wasted all that money. Somebody in the boardroom needs to be fired. And should have called it, and the person, everybody need to be fired, because they should have called it then when they did the fucking trailer, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit. I don't know if it's greenlit or whatever the hell. Somebody should have said, no, this isn't a good idea. Right then there. Or maybe you guys need to have somebody of color to help you guys navigate through the times that we are in. But I still don't think that even if we weren't in these crazy times, it still wouldn't be okay. I still would find a problem with it, because it's like poking fun at somebody standing for something. That's somebody that's trying to protest for something. Because you're not going to be protesting having somebody a motherfucking can of Pepsi and they're going to be like, oh, okay, let's all go home. Like, that's not going to happen. So, fuck you, Pepsi, and Kendall, or Kendall is not Kylie, because Kylie the one with lips. Kendall, just be more careful. Just pay attention to what you're doing, because you knew you was going to get backlash, I'm sure. I'm sure she did. Sometimes it's more than just about your check. Sometimes you can put yourself in a bad situation like you did. I mean, Mary J. Blige learned it. So, with that whole fried chicken, Burger King thing, like, she learned that all money ain't good money, So, speaking of Mary, I literally watched The Breakfast Club with her. It's I think it happened about a week ago. She was talking about her divorce, and she was there to promote her album. And I just want to bring this up, that it really just kind of like hurt me for her, because Mary J. Blige is, to me, an idol. I feel like she's not my idol, but I feel like she has earned the right to be, an idol, American Idol, shall I say. I don't want to make it sound like she's got or anything, but she has earned the right to be a legend. Maybe that's a better word. She's a diva in all aspects. I think that she has earned that right. So see her go back to her old days of being hurt, and somebody misusing her. That really does bother me, because in the interview, Charlamagne the God asked, "Do you feel like you're a tortured soul?" And she said, "Yeah." And I'm just kind of like, fuck, that gotta be a fucked up situation. She definitely does seem a lot more happier, but with celebrities, I realize that you can never tell exactly how they're feeling, because she does have to promote her album. So she may put on a smile for the cameras, but at home, she may not. She may be going through all type of stuff. And I don't know if you guys who all knows about Mary J. Blige, but she had a substance abuse issue back in the past. And I just pray that it doesn't make her go back there, because her dumbass ex, I mean, I didn't realize they were married for 13 years. That shit, wow, I remember when they got married. So it's like, that's crazy that it has been that long. And he has the nerve to say that he's in love with another woman. They asked, and she's like, you can't make somebody be in love with you, pretty much. And it's just like, damn, when they're in love with somebody else. And it's like, that burns me. That makes me just like, damn, because I feel like she finally had got her happiness, and for somebody to play with that, I'm not saying that Mary J. Blige is probably the best person, because I don't know her personally, but I could tell that she really wanted it. I can tell that she even said so. She's willing to work at it. He even asked, Charlamagne asked, well, or maybe, I don't know who did, maybe Angela Lee did, but, or Angela Yee asked, but she asked, like, would you be willing to share your husband? And she said, that was something she would have to think about. She was like, with anybody but the person he ended up being with. But she pretty much said, she would consider it. So for somebody to be like Mary J. Blige to consider, sharing her husband with somebody else, that means she really loved that man. So it just really, that just fucked me up for some reason. It really had me like, damn, like, I hope that she find her happiness. I hope she continue to win. I hope this whole gripe with this fool end up, because apparently he wants just crazy amount of money. He wants her to even pay for kids that ain't even hers. Like, come on. Like, you really are just using somebody for just because of their, who they are. Like that's whack. If you love somebody, you shouldn't want to see them hurt. Or if you even were in love with somebody, like I have exes that I would never want to see them hurt. And I'm not in love with them anymore, but I would not want to see them hurt because of the love that we had prior. So it's like, like come on, it's just fucked. Even exes I wasn't in love with, shit, I still wouldn't want to see any of my exes just hurt because you share something when you have that bond. So I would think marry someone, which I'm not married yet, but I feel like marrying someone, you're gonna want the best for them forever. Like I feel like it's like, even if it's not to death do us part, I feel like you still, that saying just means take on that person's heart for life, and if you don't end up being with them, excuse me. So that just bugged me and bothered me so bad. And I like I said, I wish Mary J. Blige the best. And I hope that she's able to bounce back and continue to win. So, speaking of music, do you guys remember that I think they had a fucking GoFundMe, TLC. It's been like 2 or 3 years since that shit. It's been a minute. And they raised a pretty good lump sum of money, like $1,000. And they literally did not come out with a fucking album. So apparently, June of this year, there will be an album released. I'm happy for everybody that they had a jump starter. That's what the fuck it was called. And apparently it's supposed to be released this year. So I hope, I pray that it comes out. TLC, I'm not really checking for an album from them. Like, I don't give a fuck. The movie was enough to go back down memory lane. The 3D album they tried to drop had some cool little flows or whatever, but it's just not the same without Lisa. So, it just, I don't understand why they wanted to do it anyway. Why they wanted to try to release the album anyway. Like, just let it go, because the group isn't the same. Period. It ain't gonna work. It ain't like kind of like Destiny's Child, where they had the 4 of the ladies and then it was 3, but the 3 were Destiny's Child, so they were to try to bring back a reunion album. It was Kelly, Michelle, and Beyonce. It still would be cool because it would still work, because they're the dynamic duo. They were still a part of the group. But now unfortunately, this Left Eye is going on to glory. It's just y'all two. It doesn't fit, doesn't work. So, I feel like they should just try to do solo albums. If the TLC is no longer TLC, is more TC. So it just doesn't work. So good luck. I hope, I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all are checking for a TLC album. I'm not. The next thing I wanted to talk about. And I'm not even going to talk about it because it really going to make me upset, because I'm so tired of talking about this fool. So tired about him. Tired. You guys already know who I'm wanting to talk about. But I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold back until Tasha comes on so we could tear his ass to shreds again, because I'm just so tired of that fucking crazing. Like, I don't understand that fucking troll with the blonde hair coming out of his scalp. I just don't understand him. I'm so lost. I'm so lost. I'm so just I don't understand how the fuck he's still in the White House. I don't understand how the fuck he's able to cause missiles to go. I don't understand how he has the right to even do that. I don't get it. And I'm not even gonna talk about it, because all it's gonna do is make me upset and make me start screaming, and I'm already kind of tipsy, so we ain't gonna worry about that. But I just want to still come to you guys. Of course I'm missing my other half, but I still want to come bring you guys a little video and kind of discuss some things. So guys, please comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Tell me, any topics that we talked about or I talked about. Let me know, or even check out our past videos. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye.